Russia has unleashed one of the deadliest attacks of the conflict this year in Sumy. Ukraine claims at least 34 people have been killed and 117 others have been injured in the deadly strikes that coincided with Palm Sunday. Kiev claims Russia used cluster bombs to deliberately target their citizens. The devastating attack comes just days after Trump's special envoy, Steve Witkoff, held talks with President Vladimir Putin amid Trump's push to end the war. Here's a report.
Sumy, Ukraine's strategic northeastern city, is bearing the brunt of the deadliest Russian onslaught. These are the images of the moment of strike. Screams and cries for help echo in the streets of Sumy. Moscow's massive Palm Sunday missile attack marks a fresh escalation in Russia's spring offensive in Ukraine, as people offered services on one of the busiest church-going days of the year. 2 ballistic missiles struck the heart of the city, triggering a huge explosion. With bodies strewn on the streets, emergency workers rushed to save those stuck under debris.
It was very loud. Everything shook, and then there was smoke at once. The curtains went inside. My windows faced the backyard, so they were skewed, and the curtain rods fell. Those who live on the other side suffered more. Balcony doors and windows were blown out. People had many injuries, including cuts.
Chaos and mayhem grip Sumy. Several houses and cars are in flames, with firefighters racing to evacuate residents and extinguish the blaze. Images of body bags on the streets show the damage and devastation Russia wanted to inflict on Ukraine.
Emergency works are underway, wounded are being tended to. Many people were outside on the street. The enemy counted to inflict the biggest damage to people and to the city of Sumy. Wounded are getting assistance now. All services are working at the site.
Sumy's proximity to Russia makes it a critical point for both defensive and offensive operations. It is a mere 28 km from Russian border. Control over Sumy allows for the monitoring and potential disruption of movements across the border, impacting supply lines and military logistics. The city's infrastructure and transportation networks are vital for regional connectivity. Sumy has endured increased Russian attacks, with President Vladimir Putin proposing the establishment of buffer zone to protect the adjacent Kursk region. The deadly assault has drawn condemnation from Ukraine and its European allies, who have called out Putin for prolonging the war. And all this devastation comes as President Donald Trump attempts to orchestrate a ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine. Has the Ukraine war reached a point of no return, or does peace still have a chance? Bureau Report. WION. World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.